Pondering as Tanis Gosling, a jewelry setup for living with my soulmate. Today is Thursday, 22 January 2026, and here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, ponder about a jewelry use and storage setup for living with my soulmate. If my name were Ryan Gosling, the Mrs. Tanis Gosling, my Ryan Gosling, and he is my save the date guy. Yes. And this is the scenario. So this is the scenario. Well, it's not really the scenario. I decided to just stop using that word. It's broaching soulmate residency and ruminating about surnames. So this is the living with my soulmate, and like currently, you know, I got like one piece of jewelry and I just store it on the top of the dresser over here. Like, what about me living with my soulmate and I have more than just this ring? Or maybe it's the string. Well, maybe this is part of it. It's like, all right, two things. Store by size and material properties. So I've done research and work in mineral physics. And so there's a little bit of jewelry, and like I've done experimental petrology and bachelor of science degree in geology and geophysics with a minor in mathematics. I have an international prize in mineralogy. And so jewelry is kind of an interesting one because I'm like, ooh, metals, ooh, crystals, that kind of thing. So there's like a little bit of like a weird dynamic between me and jewelry, because I'm like, oh, but they're materials and they have special properties. So it's like, all right, two basic things: size and material properties. So essentially, okay, let's say we break them up by size, and then within that, material properties. So let's say I really want to look at material, or I'm looking at, or I'm intrigued or studying materials with that are fluorescent. So then it might be like an ever-revolving how they're ordered or stored by material properties. But also making sure that it doesn't get stored in the laboratory, being like, it's not scientific, like it's not the science, like keeping that personal life jewelry. So while I might want to take it in and look at it under a fluorescent light, take it back to its storage place. So specifically, my concerns over myself here are keeping personal life, and not letting it like linger perhaps in the world of science, should it go that way. In terms of general use, I would say it'd be cool to have storage by size and material properties, and the material properties storage can change depending on the focus, if there is any. So another material property could be color. Does the material shine a certain way in light? They're really kind of basic properties there. But it'd be very cool to have a little space. So like, I think a term that I grew up with was vanity. So somebody might have a vanity and sit down in front of the vanity, and like there's a mirror, and they like get ready for the evening. So it'd be cool to have the storage, but then also a use like we're about to go out, a space where I could lay my jewelry out for the night or for the day, and then me and my Ryan, we could get me ready for the evening, so to speak, or the day. So there we go. Is Pondering as Tanis Gosling, a jewelry setup for living with my soulmate.